It is Thursday. It's the 9th of January. I'm Monita Rajpal. This is CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. Our top stories today. So he said he wanted to promote basketball diplomacy, but instead he's been forced into damage control. Former U.S. basketball star Denis Rodman has issued an apology after making angry comments about Kenneth Bae, a U.S. detainee sentenced to 15 years in a North Korean labor camp. Rodman says he was stressed and had been drinking when he made that outburst during an interview with CNN in the North Korean capital, Pyongyang. Well, Rodman was in the country to celebrate the birthday of its leader, Kim Jong-un. Let's go now to Beijing and speak to CNN's Anna Corrin on this continuously developing story there. Anna?
It is indeed, Monita. As you say, Denis Rodman has come out and apologized.
Anna, thank you. Anna Corrin there live for us from Beijing. Well, one of Rodman's teammates has already left North Korea to head home. CNN's Carl Penhall went to Beijing airport to try to get a word with him as he passed through.
The Pyongyang flight is now on the arrivals board, but it's not clear how many members of Team Rodman will actually be coming back from CNN, Beijing.
Well, we begin this story on the border between Turkey and Syria. Syria's long-running civil war is now taking an even more vicious turn. Opposition rebels are in a battle for control with al-Qaeda-linked militia members who once fought alongside them. CNN's Ivan Watson is near the Turkish-Syrian border. He joins us now live with more on this. And Ivan, it seems to get more and more confusing and murkier, as I should say, in terms of who is fighting whom.
That's right, and the fighting is very serious. We're, from our vantage point here in Turkey.
All right, Ivan, thank you very much for that. Ivan Watson there reporting to us live from Gaziantep in Turkey, which is near the Syrian border. You are watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. You are watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. I'm Monita Rajpal. Retired German footballer Thomas Hitzelsberger has been praised for his decision to say publicly that he's gay. The 31-year-old made the announcement on Wednesday, saying he wanted to further the debate about homosexuality in sport. Meanwhile, speed skater Blake Skellerup says he has been teased for being gay ever since he was a teenager, growing up in New Zealand. Right now, he's trying to earn a ticket to the Sochi Olympic Games next month in Russia, and he spoke with CNN as part of our special series, Journey of the Gay Athlete. Take a look. You're watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. The governor of New Jersey is in a bit of a jam after gridlock on a busy bridge became national news. Reason? Newly exposed email traffic between members of Chris Christie's inner circle. It suggests that the bridge was closed to punish a political opponent. Johns joins us now from Washington with more on this debacle. Joe?
Monita, this started out as a hometown inconvenience story about a...
All right, Joe, thank you. Joe Johns there live for us from Washington. The mercury is rising after a January deep freeze. Temperatures are finally creeping up in the U.S., but the warmer weather is bringing fresh problems of its own. There are reports of flooded buildings and streets. Now with our meteorologist Mari Ramos at the World Weather Center. So it's good news on one side, but perhaps not great news for others.
No, that's right. Another problem that we've had across many parts of the country is once that ice and the snow begins to melt, you're going to start to see those rivers and creeks start come in the overnight hours because they are staying above freezing in the daytime, which is very unusual. Back to you.
All right, Mari. Well, here's a headline you probably thought you'd never say, but perhaps always wanted to. Hell has frozen over. It is the ultimate headline that you never thought you'd see, but it happens to be true. G.D. Mose explains.
You know all those things you said you'd never do till hell freezes over?
I'm Monita Rajpal at CNN Hong Kong, and you've been watching CNN News Center. Thank you for joining us. I'll update you the news headlines in just a couple of minutes.